With Forza Horizon 4 getting delisted on December 15, 2024, and having its final sale today until the 50th, it got me thinking about the other delisted games I own. So these are the notable ones, starting with the game that is about to be delisted, Forza Horizon 4. The first Horizon game I played, but I'm actually aware of the series because I watched a lot of videos of Forza Horizon 2 back then, from the slap train and I suck at driving. So I bought it on sale a year later after its Steam release. The first time I played it, I got hooked. I started playing with a controller but later on switched to a keyboard and mouse setup with a manual clutch. Surprisingly, it runs very well on my system back then. I was rocking a AMD A10 processor, I don't know which one, a GTX 1050 Ti and a 8GB of RAM, and it ran 60 FPS smooth on a 768p monitor. I really enjoyed playing Horizon 4. I loved the map, the car selection, the expansions, the different seasons, and I really liked the overall vibe and atmosphere of the game. Despite how much I enjoyed the game, it does have some flaws, like there's no main story, kinda, the progression is non-existent, night times last like 5 minutes. Man, these night skies are so beautiful. Makes me kinda sleepy. Wait, what the fuck? Long loading times for playing multiplayer, and you can't change the seasons on the fly. Even with these flaws, that doesn't stop me from playing it. In fact, I managed to get all the achievements except for one, which I finally unlocked back in June. Sad that this game is going to get delisted soon, but at least the game will still be accessible after it's been delisted, unlike the next game that I'm going to talk about. Being a online only game, I cannot get new gameplay footage, so I might as well use my old videos as background. I actually bought The Crew last year, and my first experience with the series is watching that E3 trailer, and I thought it was cool. I gotta say it's a decent game. The driving physics was kinda bad, but it has an okay story. You play as Alex, who totally does not look like Gordon Freeman, as you set out to avenge your brother's death after he was killed by a guy named Shiv, but you got framed for your brother's murder and got sent to the joint and made you a fucking pussy. However, you're released from the joint after agreeing to work with an FBI agent named Zoe, and to take his revenge on Shiv, Alex must rise up to the ranks of 510, which takes you across the whole USA, and that is the selling point of the game. The game takes place in the whole USA, and I kinda wish there are more racing slash driving games that takes place in the whole USA. I know American Truck Simulator exists, and the map is not finished yet. I think Louisiana is the new state they added. And The Crew 2. Sure, it's the same map, but it's a downgrade from the first game, and the game has a completely different tone, ditching the gritty tone with the whole Horizon Festival style, and to be honest with you, the game should have been called The Crew Motorfest or something, not The Crew 2. It's like with Watch Dogs 2, sure the gameplay has improved, but the story's tone is much more different than the first game. The sequel should have been titled like Watch Dogs DedSec, while Watch Dogs 2 should have continued with the story with Aiden or Jackson. Okay, I'm going off topic here. Oh yeah, The Crew 2, it should have been titled something else. And The Crew 2 should continue the gritty street racing. Like, come on, no cops in the USA? That's boring. I really want to play this game, like right now. And I just want to drive throughout the US while listening to Auditorium by American Princess. Lucky for me because the wonderful people from the Crew Unlimited Discord server are working on a offline patch and might be releasing next year. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is the first Battlefield game I played. I remember having the disc version, but I just mostly played the single player campaign on my first ever PC, which is a pre-built HP Pavilion. There's a game code on the back, but I didn't know what it was used for. I could have played the multiplayer component earlier, but later bought it on Steam with the amazing Vietnam expansion. The single player was fun, the main characters were pretty memorable, and I kinda wish I played the first one, but it's only locked to 360 and PS3. Comparing the cutscenes of BC1 to BC2, one's tone is more lighthearted, whereas two's everybody's so serious. Okay, on to multiplayer, where I spend most of my time playing. It's so good. And look, I'm not really a good player, and I mostly die all the time, but I'm having fun. I like supporting the team, giving them ammo, reviving them, and I gotta talk about the classes in this game. I played most of the Battlefield games now, and I noticed that the class is much better here in Bad Company 2. Like they have individual roles. Like Assault is armed with assault rifles and has the ammo box. Engineer is armed with SMGs and has the repair tool and the rocket launcher for anti-air and anti-tank. Medic is armed with LMGs and has the defibs and the health box. The Recon is armed with sniper rifles and has the mortar strike and motion sensor. They are visually distinct from one another. Even with silhouette you can tell which class it is. The weapon selection is great as well, and they sounded so amazing. The maps were peak as well. My favorites are Arica Harbor, Valparaiso, and Heavy Metal. And there was that Vietnam expansion I mentioned. It's pretty much a reskin of BC2 with a Vietnam War theme, and it works very well. Thankfully, this game is not dead after it's been delisted and the server shut down, because the community has been keeping this game alive through Project Rome. I mainly bought these games for the TF2 items, and I don't even know how to play poker. I just go all in all the time and restart the game many times until I get the bounty items. The first game is actually easy. I managed to get all the items under 2 hours, then refunded it and later rebuy it again. For the second game, the items are just purely cosmetics, but I still got them anyways. I think it's still possible to get the items through family sharing. There's many more games, but I don't have much to say to them because some of them I haven't played it or only played them a little, like Grid 2, Dirt Rally, F1 2015, F1 2018, and Spec Ops The Line. I haven't played this one, but I heard it was great. These two games, I'm not sure to add it here or not, and that is the original GTA trilogy. It is still being sold in the Rockstar launcher, but the originals are still delisted on Steam. I've seen the new update, it looks good, though I might buy it if they actually fix the character models, and if it's discounted to the same price I paid for the originals. Probably not gonna happen anytime soon. The second one is Max Payne. Yes, you're hearing this and reading this right. Max Payne from Remedy Entertainment. For some reason I can't see the purchase button on the store page. Maybe they are getting ready for the remake, I guess. I don't know. Max Payne 2 store page is still up and you can still buy it though. Okay, this last part is about the games I regret not buying sooner before they were delisted. Let's call this section the ones that got away. Driver San Francisco is a great game, and I kinda wish I bought it when it's still on sale. Probably my second favorite driver game, and I played the pirated version a lot. And I really want to buy a original copy because I love the game so much, and it's a really unique racing game. These three games are part of the same franchise, so I'm going to talk about them together, and they are the Transformers games, specifically Devastation, War for Cybertron, and Fall of Cybertron. I'm a big fan of Transformers. I grew up watching the Bayverse movies, and I still have that '07 Deluxe class Bumblebee figure. I played a little bit of Devastation, peak combat though. I never thought that a hack and slash Transformers game would work so well. I haven't played the two Cybertron games. I even have the disc for War for Cybertron, but obviously I can't play it on my PC now because disk drives are a thing of the past. I heard that the games are good, especially with Fall of Cybertron. There have been rumors of these games might be coming back. I hope they are true because I always wanted to play these Transformers games. That's all of the delisted games I own, I think. I'm curious, what are some delisted games that you own? Maybe you have that rare GTA 1 and 2 or the classic Battlefield 2 on Steam. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and thank you once again for 10k subs. Take care guys. Bye bye.